Join a pair of modern-day brothers Grimm in a delightful retelling of their famous take on the classic tale, The Breman Town Musicians. In this musical version, you will meet the same lovable characters from the original story. A donkey named Chocolate and his friends, the hound, cat, and rooster, as they make their way to Breman Town to join other musicians in an unforgettable jam show. Along the way, they will meet a ridiculous room of rascally robbers who need to teach a lesson. In the end, all will know the reason for sticking together with your friends and ultimately making beautiful music together. We hope you enjoy our road trip.
Jam is? Well, come along with us to Breman Town and you'll find out. Once upon a time, there were two brothers by the name of Grimm.
I'm Jacob, but you can call me Jake. And I'm Wilhelm, and you can call me Wilhelm. We're the brothers Grimm.
They are great and creative storytellers.
I'm great, and I'm creative.
They told famous stories in ways that nobody else could.
Stories like Cinderella and Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, and Rumpelstiltskin.
Today they are telling us a new story.
Well, actually, a very old story, but told in a very new way.
It's called The Breman Town Musicians.
The main characters in the story are a donkey, and a hound dog, a cat, and a rooster. I said a rooster. There's a fox and a hen sitting on the egg. Well, it's about time.
Like all good old tales, the story begins like this.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, a donkey stretched, then he began to bray. For he was growing old, he was told he's past his prime. It wasn't yesterday, but once upon a time.
Not so long ago, or so I was told, a hound dog howled, for he was growing very old. No longer could he hunt, so he got the old depot. It wasn't yesterday, but not so long ago. So let's just pack our bags and take a road trip. We can sing as we're moving along. They say a Breman Town, they got the coolest camp around, and we'll bring our traveling song.
Once upon a time, next day came upon a cat. She could not catch a mouse, so beside the road she sat. My master threw me out. He was so glossy, even fine. It wasn't yesterday, but once upon a time.
Not so long ago, there sat a rooster by the road. The farmer threw him out, so he saddled on a crow. They want me in their soup, if you really have to know. It wasn't yesterday, but not so long ago. So let's just pack our bags and take a road trip. We can sing as we're moving along. They say a Breman Town, they got the coolest camp around, and we'll bring our traveling song. Yes, we'll bring our traveling song. Road trip!
Swafterford went on their way to the town of Bremen. They had heard a tale of a great music festival in the town of Bremen where everyone was welcome.
The doctor got his ukulele. The hound his drums. The cat played a cool set of sticks. And the rooster sang right into his kazoo. They knew that being a musician was better than what was waiting for them at home, so off they went. It wasn't long before the day had turned to dusk, and the travelers were tired and very hungry.
I'm as tired as I can be. Ah, woo! Me too, Chocolate, as you can plainly see.
Chocolate?
That's his name.
Sounds delicious.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, I'm really hungry too.
Well, curl it a little softer, or they'll make a soup out of you.
There's a lot I see it up ahead. And I think I can smell some freshly baked bread.
Well, I think I can smell meat.
They must have something that all of us can eat.
So the four musicians went closer to the little cottage by the woods. They looked in the window, and what do you think they saw?
There were 4 tiny fine robbers, all swearing a table gorging themselves with all the good things to eat.
Characters in the story, didn't we? You mean those four? Don't worry, they'll get what they deserve.
The four musicians got in a huddle to come up with a plan of what to do next.
Those nasty robbers are very rude. Not only that, but they have all the food.
Well, I have a plan to take care of that.
Of course you do, for you're a wise old cat.
The frosty donkey stood as strong as he could beneath the window pane.
The hound dog climbed upon his back.
And the cat got on top of the dog.
And the rooster on top of the cat.
When they are on their places, they begin to make their own music, each singing their favorite song.
Take
But nothing happened. It was as if the robbers didn't even hear them.
The foresters of the store knew they were going to need some help if they were going to scare away these terrible robbers. But who could they get to help?
That's right, we need your help. If we can make our song louder, maybe we can scare those greedy robbers away.
Then we can eat.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
So everybody in this section, help me with my song. Please come on. And everybody in this section needs to really howl like this. Ahoo! Come on.
And you folks here need to sing my beautiful song with me. Please help me. We need you.
And we have the fun part. Come on, everybody, over here. Cock-a-doodle-doo. You know you want to. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh,
The sound was so terrifying that the four robbers in the cottage were scared out their wits.
what's that terrible shrieking? It must be a ghost or a ghoul or a witch. I don't care, but one thing is clear. It's time for us to get out of here. And with that, the four robbers turned and ran. And the four musicians went inside the cottage and ate what was left of a wonderful meal.
This all tastes great. This is the best food I ever ate.
But now it's getting late, so don't make a peep.
All settle down and try to get some sleep.
And the four friends lay down to rest by and by.
And the arrows in the forest sing the sweet lullaby.
If tonight you can't get to sleep, here's a promise. because what happened next is much more exciting.
And as the four musicians were fast asleep, that same nasty bunch of robbers decided to come back to the cottage.
Actually, they just sent one back to see if the monsters have it.
They spotted Robert quietly in the cottage. Boy, musicians were sleeping, but he wasn't as quiet as he should have been. The cat's eyes opened first.
Oh my, there are bright coals burning like the devil.
The cat jumped and scratched him with her one good claw.
Ow!
And as he was backing away from the cat, the hound woke just in time to bite him in the leg.
Ouch, a knife in my leg.
Then the donkey gave him a good kick in the behind.
Ouch!
And the rooster screamed as loud as he could.
Ah!
The robber ran back to join the other robbers at the edge of the woods.
There's a horrible monster in the cottage who scratched my face, who stabbed me in the leg, who bit me in the who beat me in the behind with the club, and screamed a terrible curse.
Run for our lives!
I'll never steal again.
I'll be the kindest man in the world.
I want my mommy.
When the robbers were long gone, the four musicians quickly packed up their instruments.
I got my ukulele, and I'm my drum.
And I'm a count of course that's this.
Got my kazoo. Together we can make music for you. And just like that, they raced as quickly as they could to the nearby town of Breman. And much to their delight, everyone in the town had an instrument to play and a song to sing. And as sure as my brother is surely a ham, and everyone joined the Breman Town Jam.
jamming good summer.
Awesome job, guys. Before we recognize